Welcome to Tanks Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, or professional women. So I've been getting this question a lot recently. My Patreon members have requested this specifically, so I've decided to take some time from my day to come up with a walkthrough, a tutorial on how you could use the DCA updates that I post on Patreon twice a day basis to make consistent profit for yourself. Okay? So it's relatively simple, so just dive right into it, shall we? So every single morning, I update the list before market opens or a little bit after market opens, but approximately around that time, around 9 a.m. all the way to 9:30 a.m. Sometimes I post a little bit earlier because of my work schedule. And what I do every single morning, and so as my Patreon members do, is they scan the list, right? Look at the ones that dropped off the page, which ones are saying that are the buy signal, which ones are showing the sell signal, right? And you look into it. And as you look into the sell signal or the buy signal, you naturally glide to the next step. You refer to the risk management level to dollar cost average at, right? You double check the DCA levels that I identify here for fair, attractive, and steal. It's a double sanity check that you want to see for yourself, right? Where are we laying at right now? Are we in the steal level, right? And then to be extra cautious, right? You refer this to the relativity scale to show that are we overbought or are we oversold at the moment, right? So whenever you see that, it's screaming a red number, or if it's like a relatively large percentage, which shows the largest delta or variance, if you may, right? You take a checklist and you check off that one and you see that, oh, you know what? Decentraland seems like it's screaming a sell signal at the moment, right? And then what you do next is basically if you want to take profit, you go straight to step 5. But if you see that as a 5 starter, which is like seems interesting at the moment, right? It's showing a buy signal, and you refer onto the DCA level, and you see that it's showing a 25% of a variance at the moment that is below, which is showing that it's oversold. And as this is the largest delta in comparison to all the other 40 to 50 coins I've shown here, then you refer to the DCA structure right on top, right? If you believe in your fair, psychological perspective that you're willing to allocate 5 to 10%, then go ahead. If you want to allocate 10 to 15% because you believe that's an attractive level, right? Then you put in 10 to 15% of your cash reserve. And if it's like, more of a steal level that you feel relatively bullish on it, then you put 15 to 25%, right? And then what you do, as you see the profit that you are generating, once you hit to a certain threshold, right, which like, for example, Decentraland hits like 58.8%, right? I know a lot of my members on Patreon has been, looking at the list and looking at the way like 1, 2, 3, 4 steps and go to the 5th step right here. They take profit, right? And what's the profit that you ideally want to take? You could either sell it all, right, which is up to you, or you could sell 30% of your cash reserve, right, or the profit that you have made, and put it into your piggy bank, right? And then you repeat the process over and over again, right? And this is a relatively defensible method for you to generate consistent return. So it's a 5-step process, relatively simple. Again, right, you go through the step 1, step 2, DCA levels. Step 3, look at the biggest delta. Step 4, DCA structurally. And step 5, take profit and repeat the money loop cycle that we're talking about. All right, sounds good? Take care.